Hello, my name is Serena Long, and what psychopathology is, just in general as a whole, is a study of different mental disorders and the way that they affect people. And if we're to look at psychopathology from a Christian worldview, the article I read actually brought up this Bible verse, and I thought that it was really good. It was in Matthew 22, when it says, the first and greatest commandment is to love the Lord your God with all your heart, your mind, and your soul. And then the second to this is to love your neighbor as yourself. And then within the article of Christianity in the light of psychopathology, the author of this article talks a lot about, especially right in the beginning, the first 3 or so pages of it, talks a lot about how patients that were admitted into very clinical settings, very hospital-like settings, did not fare as well as patients that were treated in a more outpatient, more relational-based facility, and how that human connections specifically relate into the healing of a person. They spoke specifically on Harry Stack Sullivan, who saw the linkages between mental illnesses and disturbance, with mental illness linked to the disturbance in interpersonal relationships, and how that lack of interpersonal relationships, specifically very healthy and non-toxic interpersonal relationships, plays into mental health and the ability to recover from mental health. And if you're thinking too, especially about people in general, and when you heal the best, whether it's mental illness or physical illness or what have you, if you have that strong support system, you almost always fare better than somebody who does not have such a strong support system. And so if you're combining these two ideas of a strong support system and a caring community with loving your neighbor as yourself, and hopefully you have a healthier relationship with self-love too, you need to look into how are you going to love those around you who are struggling, who have different mental disorders, who have even like very debilitating ones, or ones that really change the reality for them, like schizophrenia or anything like that. How are we going to love these people? How are we going to push them towards healing? How are we going to help create this community or find this community for them to do better? And I think that's what's really important about a Christian mental health professional, is finding a community for these people, having those resources ready that these people can heal and grow in the way they need to. And that's how you need to combine your Christian worldview with psychopathology.